Yeah, guys, we're rolling. Whatever number this is. Sorry, last week we didn't have. I was out of town. We were in Yosemite, which was beautiful. It's good to get out of the city and all the bullshit that comes along with being in the city. Now, today's rant is gonna be all my fucking peeves, all my pet peeves. All of them that I can think about. The main ones are definitely incompetent workers. Killing me. It's incompetent all the way around. No matter who you call, what you do. And I'm finding that I wonder if incompetence is more now than ever before. And why? Is it because you definitely have... you hire idiots to work for cheaper jobs. Makes sense. Now, why is it more? Is it because weed is legal? Is that a question out there? Is it because kids are dumber? Is it because people care about their jobs less? Is that what's happening? Because even folks that are older are still pretty goddamn incompetent at their jobs. And they really don't give a fuck. Now, specifically, I'm talking about I had to recently be in Home Depot to get to find AC units, and it is interesting how many people working there have no idea where anything is. You think you work there, you see where things are, right? Don't you kind of start to memorize where things are just by being in the facility, just by being in there? But it turns out almost every time I go in there, there's they have no idea where things are. Just normal things. A corner paintbrush, a paintbrush to catch a corner. They can't get me that. Now the AC unit I'm looking for, well, I guess that's a tricky one. I'm looking for one of those mini splits, if you're familiar with those. But they got them locked up because Home Depot, as you know, people run out with shit because that was all the craze. I guess they were calling that the flash. What is it? The flash mobs or flash jacking. And so they're locking everything up. So I guess people were stealing mini splits. They're stealing AC units. So this one's locked up. They can't find the key to get it. I check online. It says you got 4 in stock. I show up and I show them my phone. I say, where can I find this? And the lady says, well, that's online. I go, yeah, but it says there's this many in this exact store. And she says, well, you got to order it online. And I go, well, I'm here now. You have it in the store. Let's go get it. Let's get it. It's in the aisle, right? By the way, they don't know which aisle it's in. So I fake like I ordered it online. I just touched my phone. I go, okay, I just ordered it online. Can we go get it now? And she goes, yeah. I go, okay. So she points me to this other guy. This other guy finds it for me, but they're locked up. He can't find the key. Now, okay, I'll wait. Point is, and this took longer than I'm making it. This is a long story short. Very irritating. But the point is that I had to talk to this lady and go, now, I'm in the store. You have this item here in the store. Just because I looked it up online doesn't mean you can't just go grab it. But she was so confused that it seemed so simple to me. So, and I'm starting to think, am I going crazy? Am I the one that's... How am I not understanding what you're saying? And then I go, you know what? I'm getting smarter as I get older. And here's what I'm doing. I'm going, okay, what's another way around this stupid idiot? What's another way around? Here's the other way around. I'm going to act like I just ordered it online. I'm just going to tap my phone with my finger, and she's going to believe that I ordered it online. And she did. All I did was tap my phone with my finger. She goes, okay, you're good. And I'm like, what? Now, years ago, I would have been like, I just fake tapped that on, you're an idiot. Years ago, I would have let her have it. I would have made her feel like an idiot. I would have to. I wouldn't be able to leave the store until I let her know that she's a moron. And what sucks is I think she was the manager. Because I went looking for her because she was managing the checkouts, just staring at people. So I think she is. You know, she was a middle-aged woman, probably in her 50s, at Home Depot. But, man, I'm just saying, but it's not just Home Depot. It's all everywhere. It seems like asking for help to find something is a task. And every time, I'm going to say 80% of the time, I am disappointed in the answer. It's insane how they don't know anything. Like, here's another great example. Guitar Center. When's the last time you guys went to the Guitar Center? It's like Armageddon in there. It's fucking, there's no one. By the way, the store is closing. But when you ask anything about any guitar item, pro audio, anything in the pro audio section, they know nothing. They really don't know anything. And you feel like, okay, well, I'm not expecting you to be an expert in this, but I do expect you to be, you're in the store. You stare at these things every day. Don't you kind of maybe turn the box around and read it? Or don't you kind of, I don't know, strum a string every once in a while? You know what I mean? Like, all the guitars are out of tune. You know, I love picking up a random guitar and kind of playing it a little bit. They're always out of tune. Where back in the day, that was their job, was to keep the guitars tuned so people can play them, so they can find a guitar they would like. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty insane. And I really should just steal shit out of there because nobody cares. I don't know why I'm just not stealing out of Guitar Center. Could use a couple things. But man, and what's funny is they make it so difficult for you that you want to go, you know what, I'm just going to take what I want and leave. It's even hard to check out. So that's my big peeve on that one. Just the incompetence anywhere. There seems to be an abundance of incompetence. And why is that? Why is that? I'd love to know. Is it just the younger folks that are getting the jobs are dumber? Or not, maybe not even dumber. Just don't care. They really don't give a fuck. They just don't care about their job. They really don't see a future either. Because usually, I remember when I worked at these small jobs, they were a means to get to another job. So you wanted to kind of do a good job to be good in your next job and in your next job. And then finally get to the career that you want. That's kind of the idea. But I think they're just waiting to die. I think that's what's happening. You walk into any of these stores, I think they're just waiting to die. Yes, Jenna. She has her hand raised over there. She has some input. What is it?
Thinking about how TV has portrayed the workplace for the last 15 years in shows like The Office and Superstore, where the people there are complete and total idiots. And these kids have grown up watching shows like that. It might be something where they've expected that's how a workplace actually is. And they accept idiots. Either that or it was somebody noticing how stupid people in the workplace actually are. So, anyways, just a thought.
I think that's a great point. You're probably right about all that. I bet you it contributes for sure. But some of these, I go, how do these people even get the job? Because I think I told you, I don't know if I said this on the cast before, but I went in with my contractor friend into Home Depot and I asked a guy, hey Jenna, remember this one? I asked a guy where to find stuff, and he had like a panic attack and hid in the corner. This is a real thing, guys. I'm not lying to you. This guy, I was with my friend Aaron, and he turned his face to the wall. He panicked because he didn't know where anything was, and I don't know what it was insane. This kid had a panic attack trying to show me where I don't know what we were looking for, lumber. I don't know what we were looking for. I can't remember. But man, how did the kid get the job? How'd the interview go? How did that happen? I don't get it. You know, I'm over here at a Starbucks, right? And you got this probably 6'5" trans kid. He's 6'5". He's got a giant piercing, a gauge in his septum of his nose, hanging. He's got a mask on with glasses, and he can't find the register. The kid can't look down to give me change. And I'm going, who's seeing this and going, yep, that's the guy we got to work today. This is the guy. It's very interesting to me. Now, of course, Starbucks is doing just fine, but it's so weird that how did that kid not get fired? He can't see down to the register because of the mask, glasses, and giant septum nose ring that banks off his mask. It's very odd. And he's 6'5", and the register is down low. So he refuses to pull the mask down so he can see a little better. So he's got the mask up to his eyes with glasses on. And I'm going, this is crazy. He gives me the wrong change, and I just take it and leave because I'm just like, okay, this is ridiculous. So my question is, how did that guy get the job? How the hell did that happen? Did they go, the guy with the giant septum ring through his nose, that's the guy I want. That's him. The guy that refuses to take it out for work. You know? Like, I got piercings and tattoos and stuff. I get it. If I'm going to work, I'm going to take the giant nose ring out. I mean, come on, guys. Right? What the fuck? I played in bands my whole life. Just take it out of your nose. I guess you can't. I mean, I guess it'll heal up. I guess you can't do that. But I'm just saying, how'd you get the job? I don't mind the piercing. I'm just saying, how'd you get the job? How is anybody? I got to see these interview process. I got to see it. What's the interview process? You know, the place I get my dog food, they're all very definitely left-leaning, hard left-leaning for sure. Everybody's in masks and glasses and dyed hair and very, very thin and or very, very fat. There's one or the other. So my question to that was, because I walk in one day and they couldn't get the food out into the shelves. And here's why, because no one can pick up the food. They have to wait for the guy to get in. They're waiting for the guy, is what they told me. And there's a guy that comes in that does that. And I go, see, guys, you can't go in there and climb up there and get that bag of food? No, but you can't, because her arms are the size of my pinky. And I've talked about her before. Her name is Darwin. No joke. She's ready to die. This girl's ready to die. But my question to that is she can't do any work. So how is she getting hired? I'm so confused. Because when I was a younger fella looking for jobs, I couldn't get a job for the life of me. Even today, I have to go on 1 million auditions to try to get a job. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. How are you guys getting hired? Crazy, man. It's incompetence. But my goal now is I need to. I'm hiring, guys. I'm hiring an assistant to do this. I can't see these people out in the wild. I need to get out of that. I can't see them because now they're in my brain. Now I know they're alive. Now I know they exist, which pisses me off. I got to get them out of my life. It's better to have horse blinders on where you just see, you know what I mean? You do your path. You just see all the guys that you work with. You see, your friends, your family. And you really try not to converse with the incompetent. I think the best word is for the incompetent. That's what's happening. That's where it's going. I'm not, don't call them by their political affiliation. Don't call them any derogatory names. It's incompetent. That is exactly what it is. So my goal now is to completely get out of it. I'm out. I don't want it. I don't want to know they exist. I don't want to see them because it's killing me. And you have to talk to them at the register. And it's impossible because you can't understand them through the mask and they talk so soft. So I'm going, huh? What? They shake when they try to type. It's insane. So I got to know how you get in the job. Is there a manager that sees through the camera that goes, oh, this person shakes when she types and she can't seem to type in because you give your email to have your account. You get little discounts in dog food. I love my dogs, so they get the best food and they're getting and they're killing my wallet with that food. But you got to give so you get a discount, you buy 10 bags, you get one free or whatever, however that goes. And then so they got to give you all, you got to get your stupid information. But they can't type it in. And they can't speak back to you because I barely can hear what old little Darwin is saying. She speaks so soft. She has 2 masks on, glasses, and I can't read her lips. How you getting the job? That's insane. Sorry, Sparrow. God damn. Scaring the shit out of my dog. Anyways, all right, I'm done with that one. But incompetence, I think that's the problem. Now, I think in Roman times, I think we would have just murdered them. You know what I mean? I think Caesar would have done the thumb. With thumbs down on old Darwin. I think Darwin should have died at birth, I think. That's probably what should have happened there. But for some reason, I know she exists now. And she'd probably be mad if I called her she. She's probably a fluid. She's like, I'm fluid. I'm like, all right, you're fluid. That's cool. Can you flow over there and get my goddamn dog food, please? Appreciate that. Just it's more like that test of useless. Like everybody listening right now, I want you to think about your friends and family that can contribute nothing to anything. Think about it. I want everyone to just think about who that is. Everyone's got one in the brain. And just think about that. If you have to survive somewhere, and we don't have Amazon and Wi-Fi. Everything is very, it's very easy now. You just go on Wi-Fi and you click it and it shows up at your door. But let's really think about this. If we got to build a little something, we need to go and gather. We got to hunt. We got to gather. To this day, we still you got to do the hunting and gathering. The hunting is basically making money. Gathering is going and spending that money to get food and bring that back. That's kind of our hunt and gather these days. But really think about it. The folks that are useless, back in the day, you would have just been left out to die. You're useless. Family members, friends, family members. If you can't make it on the trail, then if you can't help out, cook, clean, make clothes, you're useless. So if you're that person, that's got to feel terrible to know that no one will ask me ever for shit. Just imagine that. Imagine if I'm that person where I'm so weak I can't help with anything. I'm so dull that I can't help mentally with anything. I'm afraid of everything. Right? So what good are you? How can you contribute to your family? You're just kind of just taking up space. Like old Darwin is I bet you her parents are just like, yeah, I don't know. She got a job at the feed store. I mean, that's cool. They're like, what are we gonna do about old Darwin? Well, I don't know. I mean, she's not really. She doesn't think she's a man or a woman, so she's not gonna get married to anybody. So we're kind of fucked as parents, right? And Darwin's father looks at his beautiful wife and goes, well, we tried. I guess she's going to be under our roof forever. And she's still going to complain about my job at the office. Old Darwin complains about father's job at the office. But hey, look around your family and friends. Now, here's another. The useless ones, let's cut them loose. Let's get rid of them. I'm not saying kill them, but let's not let it get into your life to where it completely fucks you up. Like, here's a fun thing I'm doing. Like, it's kind of fun. I'm trying my best to be on social media and answer my social media messages and stuff. I'm trying my best. It's still difficult to me because I look at it and I go, ugh, Jesus. But, so when I see a post from a friend or a fellow musician or something that I think is ridiculous, I just unfriend them. I go, well, you're useless because you will be useless. I'm looking at it in that way, in a way of like, of your, if we need to, if we're deserted on an island, we gotta make shelter. We gotta try to find. We gotta go kill a wild boar, get some fish. We gotta bring everything back. We gotta try to survive. I have a feeling just by your little sissy little posts, that's probably not you. I think you'd be a problem. I think the gout in your feet would probably not allow you to help out. Like if you're a young guy and you got gout, well, I think never mind your political views. I say handle the gout. I'd say handle that diet there, big man. You know what I mean? Like I'd say let's not be useless to your family. Let's not be useless. Let's not spend all your time posting political posts. Maybe I don't know, eat a salad. A little chicken in there. Instead of smashing down Roach Coach truck burritos all day and complaining about Trump. Let's forget about Trump for a day. And maybe, just maybe, try to make somebody in your family proud. I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, try to help somebody out instead of lying in that California king bed, that messy California king bed that you don't want to make. Like you usually look at that. If that bed is constantly disheveled, constantly, there's constant McDonald's wrappers in that bed. Let's not worry about your political views right now. We got other things to worry about. You know what I'm saying? So obviously I'm being a little specific because I saw one today, but I'm having a lot of fun unfriending and unfollowing such people that every post is about. I go, oh shit, let's go see what Richard's up to. Oh shit, he's upset about Trump again. Hey Rich, take it easy. I mean, you're late to work all the time, buddy. Maybe get to work on time. Let's stop watching the news and let's get to work on time. Maybe try that. Let's try that. Or hey Rich, don't worry about your political views right now because your car payment, you're about to get repoed. Or maybe stop stealing from your mother and you can turn off CNN for a little bit. Turn off Fox just for a little bit. And you can maybe spend a little time with your family. Maybe take your mom out to dinner. How about that? Nah, you can't do it because you're so upset about what's happening. Like you're going to do anything. You don't leave your house. You're not going to do anything. So I think what's happened with social media, somehow it's given people a voice that shouldn't have a voice because you're a dullard. You're adult. Buffoon. You don't need it. We shouldn't hear your voice. We shouldn't hear it. We shouldn't see it. We shouldn't see it in text. See what's happening with social media. It's interesting because now your inner thoughts are coming out, but they're really not your inner thoughts, are you? Because a lot of it is that virtual signal that we all come to know and love. Where this is a person I know will post a anti-Second Amendment situation about how guns are isn't that funny? Looking at a commercial comes on just about guns. And look, check this out. Hey Jenna, check this out. Too late now. You can't prevent misuse. That is insane. Just as I said that, an anti-gun commercial just came on. That is hilarious. Just as I said that, an anti-gun commercial came on. Anyways, as he's posting about anti-guns, last week we went out shooting together. You're only doing it to try to get pussy. That's all you're doing. It's insane. You're only posting these, so you really don't think these things. You know, and I see a lot of social justice fellas, a lot of racial justice fellas. But, you know, before it was popular, we definitely threw around some racial jokes together. You know what I mean? So take it easy, buddy. Take it easy. I would say first handle the gout, handle your diabetes. Maybe get that handled before you start worrying about who the president's going to be. Because there's nothing you can do about it. You hardly can get down the steps. I would say that's sound advice. I would have to say. Sound advice. I think when your ankles are swollen at the age of 35, I think you probably should send your attention elsewhere. You know? Stop with the CNN. Got all the screens up. There's too many screens. There's too many screens for my friend Rich over here. Rich has got gout and diabetes. He's got pizza boxes in his bed, but yet he's the one that's going to take down the Republican Party. The man is winded walking up steps. Oh, Rich. Rich got to take it easy. But I think they got you. They got you, Rich. All you guys. Even with posts that I see on a day-to-day that I agree with, I still go, they got you. You're thinking about it too much. They got your brain moving. Not where your brain's not at the task at hand. Your family, your friends making some money. Try to earn a living. Try to finish your painting. Write a song. But you're doing none of that. You're busy thinking about the orange fella. You're losing it. You're calling him the orange guy. Once you start calling him the orange guy, I know they got you. They got you fucking your head spinning. You're over there up late nights with your wife, just going back and forth, and your wife agrees, like, yeah, he's a bad guy, right? While the whole time, every time you're going, these goddamn Republicans, I think, they need to shut their mouth. Every time you say that, her vagina gets a little drier. It gets it's way less, sex gets farther and farther every time you and your wife start talking political talk. Just farther and farther. She starts, you know what I mean? It becomes the Mojave Desert. It's Iraq over there. Her vagina is closed for business because you won't shut the fuck up about the orange guy. Hey, guess what? The orange guy don't give a fuck about you. And then let's flip it on the other one, old Biden.
Not Biden anymore.
Well, technically it's still Biden. Technically Biden is still in office.
Yeah, but no, he's not running.
Yeah, and it's crazy how all of a sudden you got Mr. I'd never vote a woman for a president. All of a sudden, I'm with her. Posting a picture with him next to a picture, I'm with her. You are so gay. Oh, my God. But it's so weird to be like, I'm with this career politician. That's so weird. It's so weird from It's so weird from somebody who has an anarchy tattoo. That's so weird. They got you. They got you. You want to be part of the system. You want to be taken care of. You want them to send you money, send you $1,200 checks, and that'll make you happy, even though your rent's $2,300. They got you. So I'm having a lot of fun unfollowing all those folks, even friends of mine. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. You know, I think that's the way. That's how it should go. I don't want to hear about nonsense. Like if my friend was constantly complaining about politics, god damn, dude. Talk about killing a boner. You know, shut the fuck up and buy me a drink, you cheap bastard. By the way, everybody that is posting these things are the cheapest fucks out of all of them. I'll tell you that right now, too. And they're no fun. They're not any fun. You never want to go out with them. They never pick up a check. They'll never, they'll come to your party and fucking take the wind out of the sails of the party. So I want you guys to start thinking about your family and friends who are completely useless. And I want you to get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Go ahead and do it mentally. Just get rid of them. Get them out of your brain. When they call you, don't answer the phone. Let it go. You know, you don't need that in your life. Get rid of it. They're useless. Now, if you're the useless person, take a look at that. If you get winded walking up steps at the age of 30, well, you gotta take a look at things. If all you do is complain at the age of 30, now you got to take a look at things. There's a reason why I'm bringing up the age. Because also, these days, I don't feel we're taking care of our elders. And our elders have earned the right to complain. I don't mind a complaining elder. Let's do it. Let's go. And of course you're getting winded going up the steps. You're getting older. That happens. We all get older. We gotta take care of our elders who help made times easy. That's why you guys can complain all the time. That's why you guys can bitch and complain. Because our forefathers, our fathers, our grandfathers worked their ass off, so it's easy for us. It's pretty goddamn easy. It's easier than my father had it, that's for sure. That's for sure. And for my grandfather, absolutely this is easier. So shut the fuck up. But that's what happens. Easier times make softer people. The way it works. I think that's just life. These are all these little, ebbs and flows. This is how these things work. But I don't want you guys getting riled up about nonsense. Go to work. Take care of business. Do your stuff. And look, I'm going to take my own advice also. You got to do that. But again, go back and right now I want you to put the people in your mind that is completely useless. They can't even reach up to the cupboard to get you a jar. They can't come pick you up if you blew a tire. They can't take you to the airport. They can't even get up to maybe turn down the TV for you. You know what I mean? They're never there to if you need an ear, if you need someone to talk to. Well, don't call them because they'll make it about them. They'll woe is me them. And you never complain. But you just lost your cat, so you're in a mood. And you just want to talk to somebody. But they got to bring up their gout. That's a callback right there. Right there. That's the type of skill I got. We're using gout as the name of the podcast. The gout. But also, here's another good example. Look at the surroundings of those folks. They never can keep a dog. You know what I mean? They're always giving away their dogs. They can't keep a cat. Even their goldfish dies. Can't make a bed. Get rid of them. Get them gone. Let's go. Start now. Start cleaning house. I'm going to do the same. So if you're my friend and you're listening to this, you're like, holy shit, I'm useless. I better step it up before Ian fucking X-nays me. Chances are I already did. chances are I already got rid of you. Why do you think I never answer a phone call? Also, I'm busy. But send me a text. If I don't answer a text, well, then you got problems. You know? I'm a busy man. A lot of times I don't have time for a useless phone call. What are you up to? Oh, fucking, I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna call me, give me something. You know, what are you doing this weekend, Ian? You want to go catch a beer? There you go. That's a phone call. Hey, Ian, I got a couple tickets, man. You want to you want to go to the show? Yeah, thanks, man. I'd love it. Here's the useless person. Hey, Ian, I got a couple tickets. You want to go to the show? Yeah, I'm down to go. Yeah, cool. It'll be $60. You're in. Let me give you guys a little treat for your ears, treat for your mind. When you offer someone to go, just give them the fucking ticket. If they insist on paying you, that's fine. But it's a nice gesture. Give them the fucking ticket. Say, no, I got you, man. It's cool to bring you along. But when you don't call me and now I owe money, you feel me? That's crazy. Especially as an adult. It's like the same as like an adult where you're asking for gas money. Yeah, since I'm driving, can you give me gas money? What are you talking about? We're 40. Gas money? This is crazy. Once that happens, I go, well, I'm never riding with you again. Because it's just those little things, those tiny little things. You know, at the dinner table, or you guys go out to eat or go for a drink and you don't reach for your wallet. Just give the courtesy reach for the wallet. Come on, you guys got to know what I'm talking about. And I bet you that same friend that is useless, or same family member that is useless, never reaches for that wallet when that check comes. They just kind of look around or go to the bathroom. They're constantly dodging paying money. But what's funny is I do feel that's an energy thing. That same person is always going to have money problems. The same person that's constantly trying to skimp out a dollar here, dollar there from their friends, from the wrong people. You know? Like if you're running a business, you want to make money. Yeah, let's earn more money. But if you're going out with friends and you're always bumming beers at the age of 40, hey buddy, you gotta take a look at that. Come on, baby. It feels good to buy around. Feels good to buy around. Now even if you don't drink, it feels good to go, hey, I got you, buddy. I invited you out. I got you. I mean, that's kind of the little rule of thumb. It's kind of like, hey, whoever invited you out, you're at least you're picking up a couple rounds or something, right? You don't have to pick up the whole tab, but you kind of go, I invited you. I got you. Let me get this one. $7. It's an extra $7. Not a big deal. You can do it. Extra $7 plus tip, $8. All right, fine. But man, some of you guys, it's insane how you want to skimp. But guess what? That person will never go out with you again. So you're not really building equity with the friendship. You're not really building. What you're doing is taking away. And there's been many times where I go, hey, you want to go out? And I go, yeah. And then I end up picking up the whole tab. And I go, how'd that happen? The fuck? That happens because here's what happens is I never can, when that check sits for too long and it's just sitting there and I have a hard time pushing it over, being like, hey, pick that up. I just go, I fucking got it. Or for some reason you're never around when the check comes. How do you always know? Or or when the beers come, for some reason we order beers and then for some reason you off to the bathroom or to the jukebox or something. How does that happen? And I can't wait. I go, all right, well, look, I guess I'm here. Here's my card. But God damn it, I'm not gonna go out with you again. All right. Anyways, also when what's been irking me is what sucks. I mean, some of these bands and a lot of these guys that I love, man. I love growing up and playing with. You guys are really turning into sissies, man. I mean, it's really just the lamest shit you guys are saying. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. to be in a punk band and be so way into being with a politician. It's pretty wild. It's a wild turn of events. But most of you guys are posers. You know you are. You know you are. Just, I'm calling it like I see it. It's poser central out there right now, and they got you. I mean, look, people are afraid. People are afraid to lose their jobs. People are afraid to... So they're kind of trying to jump in with the cattle. Jump in with the rest of the cattle. Put your 2 cents in. You know? But I know some of you personally, and you're lame outside of that Facebook. You're pretty goddamn lame. I'm telling you. Telling you you're lame. All your wives want to cheat on you. It is what it is. I'm telling you. Stop with all the political posts. It's killing your wives. I know it is. I know it is because they tell me. It's killing you. They want to cheat on you so bad. So stop it. Hey, stop it. Stop it. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here.
Went from pleasure to pain, from my true lover lane. Yeah, she's lost and so hard to fight. Take us away to the songs that play when we danced alone for the first time. Well, no, what's the emergency? I will never leave. Baby, stay with me, darling, just take my hand.
Take my hand.
I've got this under control.